Just check out that luscious glaze, guys. Ah, beautiful chunks of salmon, soft, charry leeks. This is my very special Japanese teriyaki salmon skewers. All right guys, so there are a couple of little tips and tricks I've got for getting the perfect teriyaki skewers at home. First off, we're gonna start with our salmon. So I've got a beautiful piece of salmon here, and what I wanna do is slice it lengthways first, and then I want some quite thick chunks of salmon, because of course we want our salmon to cook at the same time as our little rolls of leek. So I want the salmon quite thick. I'd say that's, about a centimetre and a half thick. Okay, so look at those beautiful coral pink pieces. Colour just makes me happy already. And now for our leek. I'm just gonna cut the sort of tougher, darker green part off first. And then I wanna slice through this pale part, but not all the way through, just enough so I can open these pieces up and spread them out. Okay, so I always find the sort of outer part to be just that little bit too firm and a bit dry, so I throw that one away. And then just peel off some pieces of that leek. Now, the important thing here, both aesthetically and also for the cooking, because we want an even cooking surface, is to make sure that we get our leek pieces just the same size as our salmon pieces. So I'm gonna have a look here, so around about there. And now grab yourself a skewer. So these have been soaking in water so that they don't burn when they're in the hot pan. And then take a small piece of leek and just roll it up into a tight little cigar shape. So there you have it, and then take your skewer, poke it through the center, and that is one lovely looking leek roll. Okay, now we want our salmon on top of that, and you can see that we've got quite a nice even surface here. The salmon the same sort of thickness as that leek. And now we just continue on in the same fashion. So once you've mastered your leek rolling abilities, you can take this any way you want. You could go with some chicken instead of the salmon. You could go with some cubes of beef as well. So just about any way you like. Ah, look at those beautiful skewers. All they need now is a really luscious glaze. Now I'm going to use my Marion's Kitchen classic Japanese teriyaki glaze. I love this because it has just the right texture for me. It's not too thick. A lot of commercial teriyakis are too thick and they kind of get gloopy in the pan. What should happen is that all the caramelization and magic needs to happen in the pan. So you need the right texture first of all. So see how that's not too thick? Just the right consistency there. And then I've infused mine with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of ginger as well, just for some extra special oomph. Now I just want to brush each of these beautiful skewers with a generous amount of your teriyaki sauce. And now we're ready for the grill. So this is a perfect thing to be doing on an outdoor grill if it's sunny and lovely and hot where you are. If not, inside is just fine. I recommend a non-stick flat frying pan for this one because no one wants bits of fish stuck to things. That is way too much cleaning up for my liking. Now I just want a little bit of oil in the pan, not too much. And what we want to hear is a very nice sizzle. Perfect. Now I want to work quickly here because I want to get glazing on our salmon while it's cooking before it overcooks. Just dab the skewers with the sauce and put lots on. So the more sauce you have in the pan, the more it's going to caramelize on the bottom and form a really lovely sticky coating. Now turn that over and you can see we've already got some beautiful color on that salmon. Okay, and then we're just going to glaze, turn a couple of times or a few times until we get just the right amount of stickiness on the outside. Ah, look at that color. And this is what I'm talking about. So that sauce consistency has now become thick and sticky. That's just what we want. Now we just want to pile these up onto a plate and just a final little sprinkling of spring onion. Now the moment of truth, let's open up a piece of that salmon. And you can see how juicy and beautiful it is on the inside with that sticky charriness on the outside. Just the perfect amount of like savory saltiness on the outside of that fish, but you can still taste the beautiful salmon. Love it. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks guys.